how are you all doing? Thank you for your love and support. We really, really appreciate you. If today is the first time you are coming across us, or you are seeing this face for the first time, please do it to like our videos and share. In this platform, we react to all videos and your opinion is highly needed. So please sit back, watch this video carefully, drop your opinion in the comment section, and I'll be right back.
Perpetual defense. How long shall we be proven to be good boys? When we study the history of freedom fighting everywhere, most freedom fighting outfits have been designated, or we are designated, which is false anyway. So don't you see that this is a ploy of Nigeria to continue pushing us to so that we'll be defending, trying to work hard only to defend ourselves that we are good boys. Oh, we are good, we are good. Now the question is, do you think that we can even achieve what we are looking for by always trying to prove ourselves that we didn't do? The whole world see that we are the victims. Now, how can we continue defending ourselves every time is defense? No, we didn't do it. No, it is not we. Okay, they say, okay, prove it now if it is not you. So that is the question in the lips of many Biafrans, which they are asking. I don't know. Please, you can go on so that before we continue.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Are you understanding me? Anyone we do, we are not good boys. We don't want to be called good boys. We don't want to be in their good. We are not in their good record, and we are not going to be. You understand me? Until Biafra is restored. If we are, they won't be holding Mazen Nandekano. If we are, they won't be looking IPOD members around the world at home. Mazen, one thing we are trying to make clear is this. You know, this is international politics they are playing as a sovereign nation. Do you understand me? They know the places they will touch to achieve something they feel when they do that. For example, even if somebody say you kill somebody, you kill this person, you say, I didn't kill him. You still need to prove. It doesn't mean maybe you have not done something, but you still need to prove that you didn't do such. It is our duty because what they are using, they found out that the killing is not going to succeed by picking our people, killing them. So they move to the next level. They want to confuse the international community. Do you want, if I may ask, because they say this, because we don't want to be good boys, so we accept that we are the one bombing the oil pipeline when we didn't do so? Because that was what they were doing in Imo State. These few days, we have seen there is a whole change of information to the public. If you found that in Imo State now, not every day they come to claim IPOD ESN. I think you found that. Now there are people that are being caught, criminals, and it is coming out open. What we are trying to say is that the one we are doing, we will take responsibility. For now, the main purpose of ESN is to make sure that the Fulani herdsmen are no more in our bushes. Now the kidnappers have also come into the bushes, which are the same thing as the Fulani herdsmen, because they're just trying to change the narrative. It is the same Fulani herdsmen, the same Fulani terrorists, the same Fulani bandits, the same Fulani soldiers who are supporting all this kidnapping in our places. And this is where our attention lies so much. But coming to say IPOB is blowing up pipeline, Mazichine, do you yourself, have you heard such story before?
Of course not.
Have you heard, even in their widest rumor, have you heard where they're saying those who are blowing pipelines is people like Asari, Dokubo, and their team? These are the people, when they blow pipeline, they give them some money. So now, is it IPOB that is blowing it where? In a job area or in which place? So much we are not going to accept what we did not do. And we do not care whether we are not good boys in their, after all, we are fighting to separate the nation. So we are not good boys. And the one thing is this, as long as, that's why I talk about self-defense. As long as they come to kill us, Mazi, our people must protect themselves. It is called self-preservation. As they are coming into communities, picking people, killing them, all those their missionaries they are bringing in, you think when we lay our hands on them, we will leave them? We won't leave them. We're not going to leave them because we have seen what they are doing to our youths. Especially now, there is a camp. Hope Uzodema, he kept them in Omuma, and we are coming very soon. Let him get the whole army and he kept these mercenaries in Omuma. And the worst part of it, these are some of our so-called people we call our brothers from Delta State, from Igbocha, from Amok. Mainly, we get it from Igbocha, from Bayelsa, and from Edo now. People from Edo have joined them in these 5 places. These are the people now through the Asari contract and the some of them, and I'm making it also open this evening. Owazirike from now must be very, very careful because Owazirike hand is in these people recruiting these people to come and kill IPOB members in Imo State. And all from now, Owazirike, IPOB, and ESM, we will beam our satellite on you and your activities because we cannot keep silent and see the kind of carnage these people are causing in our place. This recruitment is being done by Asari Dokubo and Owazirike. And some of those expelled from IPOB before because they want to make sure, and their purpose is kill any IPOB member. That is one of their purpose. In Omoma, we know what they are doing in Omoma because they have been coming inside in Java and all this area. It is not easy for them. Now they have stationed in Omoma. Hope Uzodinma should go and get the army. I think he's no more in good terms with the military. All those mercenaries he's putting down in Omoma that are killing, adopting. When they adopt people, they move them to Omoma. They are raping our girls. And the worst part is the traditional rulers in all this community are not saying anything. It is better the traditional rulers come out and speak out because they are raping our women when they catch young ladies. They kill our boys, every Biafran youth. Mazi, these are the things they are doing. Their purpose is kill them. That is all their purpose. And Mazi, you cannot tell me we will look at these things and we answer good boys. We do not want to answer good boys. We do not care. We do not care. So, Mazi, we are not waiting and we are not folding our hands. But the most important thing is this. It is all this continuous debunking of their false information. That is why till today, IPOB have not been tagged a terrorist group. It is our duty. Because when you stop, that means you have been defeated. They are the ones, you know how many of them who have come on social media and boasted, IPOB media, we know that, you know how it goes. Lai Mohammed went to the house, told them he need money to fight us. Where is Lai Mohammed today? Have you heard from him? Loretta Nochie was blabbing everywhere before. Where is her? Where are they? We are here. All those who have come on the social media and threaten us, tell us they will do us this, they will do us that. Mazi, we are not backing down for anybody. That is a promise. There is nobody you can blab because we are so confident of what we are doing. We are so confident. In fact, we have become pro-professionals in this thing we are doing that nobody will come into this space and destroy the name of IPOB. People have died for this movement. Life has been lost. People are in jail, and you expect us to back down or answer good boys? No. We are going to make sure we do everything possible to protect our land. We are not ready to answer good names. We are into freedom fighting. We are not into entertainment business.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Do not forget that we are in Radio Biafra House of Service interactive session with Maazi Chinasa Nworu. Now, considering what is happening, the Fulani killings everywhere, it's no more. It's an hourly news. The attack on churches, even in the north. Terrorists attack Baptist Church and the Catholic Church in Kaduna every day, in Jos, in Benue, coming down to southwest in our land. Now they devise a means, the Fulani terrorists, of kidnapping mostly clergymen in our land in order to get more money to buy weapons. Now, is there anything that IPOB is doing in any way in order to continue directly alerting or coalescing with even the northern Christians or indigenous people for the danger that is waiting for everybody? Because it's no more only Biafrans. And even religious leaders, please, because now since the payment of 100 million by the bishop, the target is now more vested or focused on pastors and bishops and reverend fathers. Please, what is IPOB really doing, if you may?
Mazi, thank you so much. You know, this issue, now that the kidnappers have remembered the clergymen, for me, I see it as a nemesis against them. You know, sometimes people think punishment, hellfire, hell will come from up, and the body of Christ in the southern Nigeria will suffer greatly during this period if they don't rise up. You cannot solve the problem with prayers. This is a reality that is facing. The problem is that as it's happening in Kaduna, in other parts of Nigeria, they don't talk about it. You see them, they come, they talk rubbish. None of the pastors is speaking reality of things. They only based on this. When they go and do their sorcery in the night, they come out and prophesy to people. Because they know they've been able to hold the masses, the Christian masses in Nigeria, with fake prophecies. You know, prophecy make you, especially prophecy that you are going to buy car is going to be well with you. Now, from the time they have kidnapped this prelate, if you found out, many of the kidnapped victims now, they are clergymen. They know there is money in the church. It is no more they kidnap poor people, they ask for 1 million. No. And who are those inside this business? Sooner or later, you will see most of the clergymen will never wear their gown again to move. And let me make it very clear. Their informants, the people they work, are still the Nigerian militaries and the Nigerian police who are on checkpoints on the road. Because when a car is coming, they will ask you, who are you? Who you they go? Where you they go? You know how people like ego. Maybe you have one police officer there. He's sitting as a big man. You say, I am Bishop Yakinomi. I am Bishop this. Oh, okay, well done, sir. You move. They've known that this is a big catch. They pass information immediately along the road. Before you get to the 1 or 2nd checkpoint, you will be adopted. They will adopt you. Because they know that when they adopt you, they know they gave you they are the catcher. They gave you the job that this person is coming. They are on the road to monitor everything, and that is how they will kidnap politicians. The same way, the time for politicians are coming. For now, the religious bodies, they want to squeeze their mouth because they are the ones who have crowd. Because they know the politician they don't have any prestige again, no integrity among the people. They now go to the church. They want to squeeze many of them. Now, you say what IPOB is doing. You are here always, every day on the radio, educating people, being security conscious, knowing when to move and not at the time not to move. Most of them, as we are talking, they are talking, rubbish things against us. Many of these clergymen you are talking, ESN is always, if you hear from the victims of kidnappers, they will tell you the way the people are moving in the bushes. They don't stay one place. Now, ESN is doing all they can. There is no kidnapping case that comes to the table of ESN that we don't follow up. We might not come to a logical conclusion on it because sometimes where they gave you the information and the places the men can be able to cover, maybe nothing will be done. Sometimes you may be thinking that also they are in the bushes. Sometimes they kidnap them in the bush and bring them to some houses inside the town. You won't know. It's a very difficult something that everybody that it's a very difficult threat for our society that everybody have to. Now, ESN also we lack the necessary equipment because one thing is this, in this struggle, how many people just only say something, they say ESN, go this, do this. How many? Ask yourself, how many motorbikes does ESN have to go in the bushes? How many do ESN have cars to even move from place to place? These men are moving. This is rainy season. Most of them are staying in the bush to protect our people. And sometimes we do ask, does our people even know what we are doing for them? Do our people even know that because of ESN, that many of them can be able to even sleep in their homes? Do they know? That you see people coming to talk rubbish. Sometimes, what this movement is doing to make sure what the Fulani Islamists have planned against our people have not worked, especially after holding the leader for 1 year. You can able to understand being able to face these people, the Nigerian government might, for 1 year, with little or nothing in their possession. So it is something people are doing things. We are working. If you found out, people can give the testimony. It is not we are taking credit, but look at Anambra. You have seen the moment they see we have stepped in for certain things, certain operations, we cannot even mention them on air, but you can see there is a kind of calmness in Anambra. It is not yet over. The problem is this: people now forgot something. This cult boys has been there in the society for a very long time. Criminals has been there for a very long time. Now, it is very difficult. Even the people they knew that there are communities that they have criminals. For example, Mazi, I will give you an example like Osumogu in Anambra. In Osumogu, anybody from that Osumogu exists, they know about Osumogu. Most of the youth from Osumogu, they are highway robbers. They are big criminals. I'm not saying it. This is a reality. If you check the record of most of the top criminals you find there, you will see that it is criminality in their lineage. You will find out that either their father was also a criminal, and these people, when this ESM was formed in that area, most of them that was even run away from, they all returned back from gangs and start terrorizing this area. And it's something you have to handle with care, because they are mindless individuals. They can go and kill innocent people for nothing, because that is the way they reason. Now, they are recruiting also cult boys. And you know, cultism is associated with politicians. Cultism is also associated with Nigerian security. All of them, you see them, all of them, as they are all around, they are all working for what? For money and to give IPOB a bad name. This is what they're asked to do. Some of these cult boys, the politicians are using them against IPOB members. They tell them, see, you know, there is something wrong. There is one thing wrong Soludo did. When Soludo came out and say he is announcing 10 million naira, those who will show people, or this money they are announcing on bounty of people. Because what they are doing, if you're an IPOB member, somebody can go and take money, say, I know one of IPOB, this is ESN officer there, he's a criminal, maybe because he knows you to be an IPOB. Because our people can do evil because of money. They will now go tell him, I know one IPOB member, this man, he associates with ESN people. If you pay me money, because of money, they go and point hands on innocent people, innocent IPOB members. And when these people come, they kidnap them in the night. Before the following morning, they have killed them. Who is there to speak for him? Who is there? Before you understand, his dead body is on the road. Before you understand, maybe they take him away. You can't even. The other day, they pointed a man in around the Awada area. The Nigerian security, they came to that house around 2 a.m. in the early morning, around 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. They came there with up to 50 healers. They climbed the building, climbed into the building, break the door of the man. It was an old man with his grandchildren. More than you see them very fierce. They said they are looking, that somebody told them there is an ESN commander living in this apartment. They jumped into that house. The man was pointing the wiking because he's early elder. He said, these are my grandchildren and other. So they search the whole house, break everywhere, take his telephone, search his telephone, check things, and they left. This is how they visit many homes in the night.
That brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. Share the video and tell your friends about this platform, because the best thing or the best place for you to be is here. Turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a new buzz boost like this, you'll be the first to notify. Thank you once again and remain blessed.